Let's do wild style in a while. What's going on, gang? Sorry, I'm just booting up here. Forgive me, I'm fighting a little bit of a cold here.
This match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, and the opponent.
What's going on, Oski? Let's see what kind of turnout we get to here tonight. I haven't done a very good job of reminding folks. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do one tonight, but it's been too long since we've done one, so we got to make this happen. Whoops.
And the opponent.
Boy, has it really been almost a month since we've done one of these? Let's do it. Yeah, it's been about a month. Shame on me. God, it's been a long month. Sorry about that, gang.
And the opponent.
Oh, hang on a sec, guys. I gotta stop it and start it. Hang on. Yeah, I'll edit the name later. I won't worry about the title right now. Yeah, I know it's been a rough month. I've been busy with work and it's been kicking my butt pretty good. So I feel bad. I've just been neglectful in all the things. But whoa, this doesn't. We don't have a cage wall. I love watching these cage matches. Ron Darth. This is great. It's good to see everybody in here, hopping in. I know, like I said, I feel terrible. I've been such a neglectful. Well, part of it's been that this just hasn't been much to talk about, and so they don't have any like big. I can't drop any bombs. I can't, show off any new features. I can't do any of that kind of crap because I've been. Like I said, there just isn't tons to work on right now. Everybody's still just kind of shaking it all off and get things going, and we're doing what we can, man. But I've at least got to check in and say howdy. Got to at least check in and say howdy. Hope you guys are all doing well. I've been neglectful a little bit on even wrestling and stuff. Has been interesting. Some stuff I want to talk about tonight. I've got to get your guys' take on. Whether or not WWE is should be doing their Saudi Arabia show or not. Kind of grumpy over all that with them. But we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. I'm sure they'll do it, but I think I'll probably be canceling my subscription if they do. So, yeah, how's everybody doing? I said I've been even Discord's been a little quiet lately. I haven't been doing a very good job keeping up with that either. I said I've been working on this. I've got like a music festival kind of a thing we've been trying to promote, and it's doing real well, and so that's been kind of stressful. Sucks when you spend months and months and months working on all this stuff, and nobody even bothers to show up. It's like, oh, that sucks. So, but Eric should bang the gong. Where is that damn thing? Oh, it's behind me. I totally should. Pretty clear to me they shouldn't rebound. That mess on Reddit just made it worse for me. What's your take on it? I got to tell you, gang, I don't think they ought to be doing it. The first time they went over to that neck of the woods, I could buy into the idea that, it's a way to kind of get in there. But, boy, I just don't. After all the shit that went down with the journalist and all that stuff, it's clear to me those guys are just bad news. And I if they go and do the show, I'm pulling the plug on my network. At least I can send a message that way. It really sucks. Well, that's definitely true, Oski. I mean, everybody has been calling him out on it. Yeah, Crown Jewel is what we're talking about. Because if you read the reports, we know enough. We know that shit happened. We know that guy was dismembered. We know that they killed that journalist in cold blood, and he knew it was coming. And like I said, it's just how these cats do business, and the whole damn thing just feels really squishy to me. And so it sucks because I've really been enjoying. I've been watching all the old prime times. I've been having a blast doing that, but it's just not. It's gross. It's too gross. I really hope that they make the right call and just move to like something like Manchester. Like they were talking about doing something like over in England instead. So I'm hoping that'll be the case. So we'll see. But it's definitely a mess. I do feel bad. I know the talent. They always say that the talent doesn't want to go over there, and that bothers me too. That the talent is uncomfortable with going. So why do you think these guys fight? Okay, there we go. Yeah, but all that stuff. Like I said, it's interesting when you're on a world stage like that now. It's not something I ever used to have to worry about. Well, I think what it is, Lamb Sauce, is I think it's like 50 million over 10 years or something. It's something obnoxious. It's a 10-year agreement. And so I don't know about if it's 60 million just for Crown Jewel or not. But it's not a small amount of money, and it's hard to turn that down. No, it's 80 minutes. Oh shit! It's trying to play a. Yeah, it sucks when they start waving all that cash around. It's really hard to turn that down. And it's also if I'm a wrestler, and I would just say, if I felt strongly about it, I would just refuse to go. But I don't know if I'd have the stones to stand up to Vince and tell him that I'm not going. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know who in their right mind would be able to do that. So it really sucks. It really sucks. It's a tough call. Like I said, 60 million is a lot of money, but at what point it's just gross. It's just absolutely gross. And why are you rewarding those guys? It's such a transparent thing anyway. All right, these guys are not fighting. I'm still restarting this match. I want to see more violence. There we go. We'll do that again. All right. St. Everest. Brian Darth, we got okay. Yep. There's not enough on a weekend. I heard a rumor that Saudi princes wanted to buy Manchester. Yeah, that is true. They said all these guys have just got too much money on their hands. I guess it must be nice, but man, I don't know. Like I said, I understand that they're trying to do better, and it maybe the guy in charge maybe is better than what was in there in the past, but. Like I said, it's still pretty rotten. Oh, certainly. And you're also talking about, like I said, all that oil, that's, they're just sitting on top of all that. They're artificially controlling the supply in order to drive prices up. And like I said, I wish we could just kind of get off that and give, just kind of take away all that power that they've got. But that offers up a whole host of other problems, so the whole thing is just a mess. Well, see, the thing is, Lamb Sauce, everybody, like, those of us, well, I guess I can't really say that I'm in the know. I mean, you read some certain reports, but those guys have been bad news for a while. I mean, this was what they're calling this is in the old days they would call this a charm offensive. This is like what China did when they were hosting the Beijing Olympics. These are not ways to they don't care. Like the Chinese did not care about hosting the Olympics. They wanted to show themselves to be on a world stage that, hey, we're cool, check us out. Look, we're not this evil empire that everybody says that we are, all this stuff. Look, we've got all these wonderful things, and that's certainly part of that is true, but there's a lot of stuff that gets buried about the stuff that they do to journalists and a lot of the stuff they do with censoring information to their citizens and all that kind of stuff. So the whole thing is just really, really hard and really, really weird. But at the same time, I get the flip side of the argument that hey, how are these guys going to ever reform, unless you start going over there and trying to make, bridges and stuff. I get all that. That's why I could kind of buy into it in the first one. Now they know better. Now we know better that these cats are up to no good still, and so I think they need to send a message. I mean, all these big companies are pulling out of any number of things, and I'm glad to see it. And so I think just somebody needs to know that there are consequences for this. We're not going to get it from our president. Our president is in his debt up to his eyeballs with those guys. They buy apartments from him. They've bailed him out for loans. He's not going to stand up to those guys. And so I think that's the only way you got to teach them a lesson, I guess. But like I said, it's above my pay grade. And, like I said, for me as somebody who buys WWE product, I really, really hope that they do the right thing and not do this event. Because like I said, and if they do, I think I'm probably going to pull the plug on all my stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if unhappy if they're unhappy or not. Those are the rumors. I mean, you don't know. I don't know any WWE wrestlers. You just hear what Meltzer and those guys say. Handlebar Orion, how's it going, man? Handlebar, did I read that you were making progress on your game? That's you, right? I get confused with all this stuff, but let me look back on my spam zone. Sorry, doing a little searching. Sorry, too many clickety clacks. I got Click Team Fusion. I don't know what that is. What is Click Team Fusion? I'm feeling incredibly unhip. I don't know what that is. Oh, hell yeah, lamb sauce. I'm right there with you. Smash TV was one of my all-time favorites. That's right, Handlebar. That's right. Your brother-in-law. He's a wrestler. That's awesome, dude. Sweet, dude. What do you, I'm talking to Handlebar, what are you interviewing for? Click Team Fusion. I'm going to have to look this up. Oh, it's game creation. Neat. Oh, I've never heard of this one before. Cool. I really like Game Maker Studio. There's one called Godot, like Godot, Godot. That's pretty popular. That's free and open source. That's pretty cool. And there's lots of really good YouTube tutorials out there. So, Steak and Shake, yay yay. Oh, that's right. That's right. I don't know if they have a facial hair policy or not. I was trying to think the last time I've been to a Steak and Shake. God, maybe like 10 years ago. We had one in town, and the shakes were legit. They were very good. But I don't do a lot of dairy anymore. But man, I like I pay for it later, but like chocolate milkshakes are the shit. I miss those greatly. Um, those were always really, really tasty. So good luck, man. Hope that works for you, brother. Oh, wow, the camera has improved. It hasn't changed in 6 months. But if you're happy with it, cool, man. I was sitting there kind of thinking, like, I kind of wished it was up close a little bit more. I might do a little bit of artificial zoom here. Because I hate it when... where's my manual camera at? Free cam. Yep. Gonna make y'all dizzy now. This will tell you I'll have to kind of keep an eye on it, but handlebar. So with my own project, I finished a theme song and made a few. I knew that was you. Because you posted something in our Discord or something like that, like an update. I couldn't find the specific update, but that's cool, man. Like I said, I am infinitely jealous. I badly would like to do a game and do a game project, and I'm kind of reevaluating a lot of things. Oh no, they fell! Oh, they fell! Shit, I missed it. Oh, they're all a mess. Oh, it's all a mess. Outstanding. Oh, I totally missed it. I was trying to. That was one of the reasons I wanted to have the free cam up, is I wanted to see. I wanted to see if they fell. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, like I said, I'm really jealous. I've kind of like the new year. I've been doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of thinking. Like I said, I've got some work stuff that's gonna suck. I've got a couple of some big clients I'm gonna lose through no fault of my own. Just management changes, and when management changes, they all want to do their own stuff, and that means I'm out of work. And so I'm trying to do some thinking about what I really want to do, kind of coming up here. And why are these two running at each other? So I don't know. So I want to start thinking about some different projects like that. I know I would never be able to get rich on a little video game, and you know, the video game economy has gotten to be so crazy that you know, even with our game, it's going to be hard to make tons and tons of cash. But well, like I said, these are just bucket list kinds of things. Even if it's just like I said, if it's a Smash TV clone, if it's a Pong clone, who knows? Yeah, the dude had quite the seizure. Boy, random cable. That is a good. I'm glad you brought that up. What's going on here? I am very curious about what Cody and the Bucks might be up to. He made that tweet that said something along the lines of that you know, the men and women, you know, the talent. There's never been more talent, and there's never been more people clueless about the business, you know, behind the curtain. And so I'm very intrigued. Boy, what's happening with Teardor here? I'll have to see if it's time to panic yet. Oh no! Grasshopper fell hard. Well, it might be a restart time. Teardor's in trouble here. So we'll end up seeing. It's going to be very interesting come the first of the year where the Bucks sign and all that kind of stuff. But times are definitely going to be changing. I think it's going to be interesting to see how it all shakes itself out. Oh, come on, guys. Yeah, but I mean, it's sounding like and you know, it probably would be a good thing for wrestlers to have some kind of a basic union. It's such a tough call. Because you want guys that are talented to have, you know, yeah, so this is a mess. All right, you guys. I don't think this is going to shake itself loose. I'm going to restart this match. I'll let the camera just follow on, because I want to be able to talk to you guys here. Um, and thinking about alter plans for your own game, relationship pass unlock. Handlebar, that's what's so neat about all that stuff, man. It's good luck to you, brother, and keep us posted with all that stuff. Can you imagine a top-down Skyrim-style game? Yeah, I can. They used to have them in the 80s. I mean, that's the thing is they like these game genres have been around a long time, and so yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that because the old Zeldas and the old Nintendo games were all kind of like that. They were all kind of top-down. Also, why did I hear about the Elite and going to WWE when they could have just changed the name of their faction design compared to the... yeah, Random Cable, explain where you're going with that. I'm curious what you're like, where you're headed with that. What does that mean? I know that they're not going to be doing Bullet Club shirts anymore, at least with that kind of a deal. I don't know what the speculation is on that. Oh, Lamb Sauce, you were looking for specific names. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of like a good example. I'm trying to think like something like like even like the old Final Fantasies were all kind of top down, games like along those lines. Maybe I don't know enough about how Skyrim, the storyline and all that stuff, but look at the Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy, like the original Final Fantasy that was for the American version. That was top down. I mean, isn't Skyrim just basically like a? I guess there's combat and some of that kind of stuff. But who knows? Everything old is new again, man. You can find another way to do it. Good on you. But even like The Legend of Zelda, the original one for the Nintendo, was a brilliant game. But those all kind of have the similar mechanics. So Bullet Club Elites. Are you talking about like Omega and the Bucks? Is that kind of what you're talking about? I get so confused. I don't follow New Japan all that closely, and so I read Meltzer, but I stay away from Reddit and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really know like all the faction names and all that stuff as well as I should. Yeah, I saw something happen with Tom, but I don't know what that is. I don't keep up with all that kind of stuff. I saw Kenny Omega was referring to something on Twitter the other day. I mostly follow those guys. I really like, the more I go along, the more I really like Kenny Omega. Not even just from a wrestling standpoint, but I just like how chill he is. He's not a yeller and a screamer. He's more calm. I like the fact that he's bilingual. I think that's really neat. And so I don't know. There's something about that guy. I really like his style. Because like I said, so much of wrestling is so bombastic, and that's good to see. Like I said, just a different approach. It reminds me a little bit like Jake the Snake, where he's just a little more chill. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Boy, it's hard. Boy, if you're the Elite, I see what I think is going to end up happening is the Elite is going to sign like a Brock-style deal. 10 appearances throughout the year, and that's it. There's no, they're free to work with other companies. They're free to do all that kind of stuff. That's what I think is going to end up happening. It's starting to remind me, like I said, it's starting to remind me of the territory days, where guys are able to get over on their own, and then, they're just, these guys are hired out for spot shows to try to pop an audience. And because if you're Bucks and Omega, this is your chance. You are never going to have a better opportunity. The market is about as high as it's ever going to be for those guys right now. Demand is through the roof. WWE is currently worth billions. They've got cash. The time is now, man. If you're ever going to do it, they're still young enough to be able to take bumps and all that stuff, and they don't have to try to cash out in their 40s. And so I don't know. It feels like this is the opportunity to get. So we'll see if the I'll tell you what, the Royal Rumble is going to be really interesting this year. That's for sure. Yeah, I think that's standard. That they're being the elite videos are very well done with the timers and all that stuff. They definitely know how to get people hyped. But you know that they're jerking everybody. I mean, like I said, they're. How often did the Bucks used to do that, where they would tweet a picture of them under a ring during a WWE pay-per-view? I mean, it's such magnificent trolling, and I kind of feel like that's part of what's going on here. That so much of this stuff is just them trolling. But what I think is interesting is guys like Seth Rollins and Austin Creed and all those guys are like actively. You can tell that that's what they're trying to do. You know, ooh, grasshoppers, mess. Do you think any promotion become wrestling with WWE in the next decade? WWE is not a wrestling company. They are an entertainment company. You can't really put WWE. They are so light years apart of everybody else. They're ahead of New Japan. It's not even close. I mean, this is $1 billion company, $1 billion media company. It's not even close. And so there really isn't. From a wrestling standpoint, it's it's them and everybody. Like the distance is just it's them and everybody else is way off in the distance. In terms of mind share, in terms of like the wrestling fan mind share, New Japan is probably the biggest rival they've got right now, and it's good because at least gives the wrestlers someplace else to go if things don't work out. Like I said, if you're able to stand up to Vince and say, hey, this is, I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia, and they let you go, you at least have a viable economic opportunity. You won't be able to make as much, but I think New Japan will be able to take pretty decent care of you. And UFC you're right about UFC. UFC, you're right. That's although that's turning more into that's more WWE than even WWE is. That stuff is so fake now, I can't even take it seriously. Is Tama the one who's the son of Haku? I don't know who Tama is. Yeah, Oski, yeah, I think you're right. I think UFC is definitely right there. I think that makes total sense. Especially because they got the big television deal. Did they sign with Fox or ESPN? Oh, sorry, I'm like way off frame here. Gotta follow my rules here about being on camera. You guys like this T-shirt I'm wearing tonight? The Run the Lights 2014 running shirt that I did not actually participate in. I was able to get this tech shirt for like $3 on a clearance sale because these shirts are normally really expensive and they're good to run in. Right now, New Japan talent is unhappy with the new president pushing I can buy into that. Foreign talent. Oh, what's happening with the Riot is doing a limbo there. It's hard. I get it. There's always an us versus them. The problem is, it's like I said, they're probably making so much more money from the American wrestling fans from the network. I don't know how any of that breaks down, but it's all dollars and cents, man. It's all dollars and cents. Oh, that thing's about ready to bust. Oh, I didn't know all those guys were Haku's sons. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, that's right. We got the Jericho. Speaking of Jericho, we got the big. Isn't the cruise in a couple of weeks? That actually looked like fun. I would totally do a wrestling cruise, and that looks like that's gonna be a pretty loaded card. I was actually thinking about it because I think Fight TV is going to broadcast it. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to get that from a boat. But I thought that looked pretty interesting. And it looks like a hell of a card. They said Jericho, boy, the guy is bloody brilliant. Always innovating. Boy, the yawns are starting already. I'm only half an hour in here. Goodness gracious, I ran a bunch tonight and been fighting a bit of a cold. I kind of was trying to get my butt out there. Been feeling kind of lazy this week. Been working too much, and so stress level's high. Oh, all 3 are adopted. I did not know this. God, and boy, am I out of the loop when it comes to all this stuff. Why do you see? This is why I need to touch base with you guys more often. It keeps me in touch with what's going on. I did watch the SmackDown, although I do YouTube for my cable, and they had that big outage on Tuesday night, so I only got to see half of a SmackDown 1000. But it was fun watching all the old clips and everything. And oh, look out! Oh, look out! There goes a panel. Outstanding. Sorry, I forgot where I was at going with that. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see how all that shakes out. Eric's picture a 3 stages of hell cage on PWX. How hard would it be? See, I don't think it'd be that hard to make happen. You're just putting a bunch of you're just another object up on top, of this cage. I can't see that being difficult to do. It's not me doing it, but I can't think that would be that hard to do. Because it's just another object. I mean, just another thing to climb. War games would be the same thing. The war games, we would have to do a whole different arena setup, because you need to make the double ring and all that kind of stuff. So you'd have to have a new arena kind of designed with some different dimensions. But again, I don't think that'd be that hard to do. I would love to see war games. The only downside with that is we'd have to do some extra programming with, the rules. Allowing one guy in at a time and not having pinfalls or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, how cool would that be? I think that would be awesome. I mean, I would. You guys know me. Oh shit! Oh, he hit the pole hard. Oh, that looked great. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I've been watching. The SmackDown 1000 was actually pretty cool. I missed, like I said, I kind of farted out right before we got to Becky Lynch's interview. So I was a little disappointed by that because I'm becoming a big fan here, and I like how that she's getting over. It makes me very happy to see that she's getting over. But I got to tell you, it was hard. It was hard watching all the Eddie Guerrero stuff. I made not the mistake. I mean, it was really well done, but they did that video on YouTube, kind of like a look back at Eddie Guerrero's his influence in the WWE and all that stuff. And, oh man, did that ever hurt? Like, it was hard watching that because you just feel so bad. And I miss Eddie Guerrero tremendously. He was so much fun to watch, and he was just such a one-of-a-kind guy in the ring and out. And he was so entertaining, and it's like. It's hard. It was really, really hard watching some of that stuff. Wish PWX would expand the roster already. Boy, you and me both. Wouldn't there be legal troubles? I thought WWE renewed that. We can call it war games. We'd have to call it like a double cage or something like that. We couldn't call it war games. That's what they own. They don't own the fact of 2 cages on something. That's not when WWE trademarks stuff, they can't trademark stuff like that. What they can trademark is the name War Games. So that's what you're talking about. Oh, crush. Oh, let's see, get that other one breaking. Yep, you can't. I mean, like I said, you can't trademark the match types in general. That's why we can't call ours Hell in a Cell. It's got or Elimination Chamber or anything like that. We got to call it. We always been calling it Heck in a Cell, just internally. But yeah, we can't call it Hell in a Cell. We can call it Chamber of Hell or something along those lines. And you guys, everybody gets it. That's why we can't do things like we couldn't say like, the last ride for a power bomb or something like that, because that's all trademarked to hell. but it's the, you know, like I said, you can't trademark an actual move itself. So. Yeah, because it said that people have been doing. I mean, CZW does double cages. In fact, it was MLW does double cage, and although MLW had the relationship with WE, so they were able to call it actually war games. But yeah, it's you know, yeah, that's how you get around all that kind of stuff. Is that you can't you know, sue anybody over a match type. You know, you can't patent that, but you can definitely patent the word war games. So we wouldn't call it war games. Just like we couldn't call it a Royal Rumble if we did any kind of mode like that. Yeah, M. Dickey was pretty shameless though. M. Dickey was pretty shameless. Hell, swell is that? Yeah, that's the thing. Dickey wasn't even close. Like or you know, he rocked right up to that edge. Hell. That's funny. Oh God, Sam, yawning again. This is so pathetic. Uh-oh, that brainbuster's gonna hurt because he's gonna fall. Oh, he's gonna fall as soon as he gets up. Oh, he didn't fall. Yeah, hell in hell. I think he meant that Matt Dickey would come up with a rhyming scheme, because didn't he do like Bork Laser and all that kind of stuff? It was Dickey that called it Bork Laser, right? That wasn't just something I saw on Twitter. Like, didn't he have a Bork Laser or something like that? Which is still really funny. All right, I want to see that other panel break. Oh God, guys, I'm so sorry. Been a long week. Brooke Laser. Okay, there we go. Kirk Angel. Okay, there we go. Oh, that middle one's taking some pounding. That middle one's taking a pounding. I want to see this thing fall. One more big move and it's gonna take them all out. Uh-oh, it might do it. Might do it. Grasshopper's gonna power bomb. Oh, okay. How many more do you got? It'll be interesting. I want to see. I don't know if it. Oh no! Riot fell and he fell hard. Oh shit! This is gonna look. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh! Oh! He hit the pole. Oh, I gotta watch the replay of that. Oh God! He just like right in the chest. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, I still mark out for this game. I know we're like 80, you know, it's so old, this version. I mean, this is like, what, 6 or 8 months? But I still mark out for it. I said I have not talked to Robert recently. Dave has been in touch with him. But everybody, it's been quiet. It's been quiet. I think, like I said, it's just been hard to try to get, you know, everybody moving again. It's kind of like I said, there's a momentum thing that happens after a while. And like I said, I am in no position to judge on anybody. I've just been getting my butt kicked pretty good, and so. Zeron, all right. Good to see you. Zeron, you missed nothing, buddy. We're just shooting the shit about. We're talking about stuff like Saudi Arabia. We were talking about, you know, the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. You haven't missed much. Just usual shooting the shit. No new features. No new builds, nothing like that. It's really just Eric checking in because he hasn't checked in a while. And like I said, I miss you guys. I mean, it's been almost a month since I've done a Gong show, and it's like I feel terrible about that. And so I wanted to touch base with everybody, see how everybody's doing. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable with the Saudi thing too, man. It really rubs me the wrong way. I think if they end up doing it, I think I'm gonna pull the plug on my network and just tell them that's why. Yeah, I'm Chuckster for the win, baby. That's the best of the fence. I like that, man. I'm writing that one down. That one's trademark safe. Best of the fence. I love that. I love that. Yeah, one more break on that panel, and that thing's gonna go. Those guys are in for a heavy fall right. Give him a big move, baby. No, Spears. Hey, how's the sports going right now? Yeah. I've been enjoying all the sports ball here lately. Let's see my... Oh, Riot! Oh, he landed hard, baby. That's 2 panels. We're gonna get a third here. Oh, he might do it. Oh. Oh no! Grasshopper gets onto the razors. Oh, come on, Astros. Oh my God, Broncos. Oh boy, oh Nilly. Mess on the fence. I know, right? It is so funny. I have never figured out what's going on with that. That doesn't make any sense. Why those panels shrink. Any news regarding the next build? I'm sorry, Xeron. I got jack squat for you. Like I said, it's just been quiet. I have not talked to Robert in some time. Dave still talks to him pretty regularly. I think Dave's been talking to him at least once a week, getting updates and all that stuff. But I've been having a tough time getting a hold of Dave. Just our schedules are just neither one of them's, you know. Oski, I've been pulling for the Brewers, man. I'm pulling for the Brewers. Somebody new, somebody different. They're in trouble. They're in trouble. But I'd like to see Astros Brewers. That's what I'd like to see. What I really like to do is on the game 7s is I'll actually keep score of the game. I've got a scorebook, and I love keeping score of baseball. Every time I've gone to like a live baseball game for like the last 5 years, and like I said, I'll do the All-Star game every year, and so that's been pretty fun. I do that on my Instagram account. I post the unofficial, official scorekeeper scorebook. Although it's hard. Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna get back up. Oh! What's happening? Oh no! What's happening with Tirador? Oh my God! What's That was like Wile E. Coyote style. That's like he was out there floating and he didn't understand. He didn't understand what was happening. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, Oski, I have a really good time. I've got a book called The Half Liner that I funded on Kickstarter, and it's a really, really good score book. And I really enjoy it. It's really fun, just kind of chilling out, and just really it keeps you paying attention to the game. I kind of indicate balls and strikes and all that kind of stuff. Web scorekeeper, baby. Yep. Yeah. What is it? This is. Let me see if I got my Instagram account handy. Yeah, here, I'll be a whore. Yeah, that's my Instagram. If you go through the photos, you'll see. I've got. It's a terrible, just a mishmash of all kinds of things. I've got some Scrabble stuff. I've got me running. It's a big Gong show. But let me see if I got. Can I? How do I link to a specific entry? Can I share this? Copy link. Yeah, that's one of the score. That's game 7 from last year. See, I thought I had my I did the All-Star game this year. Where is that at? Yeah, this doesn't have a lot of my recent posts. I did the All-Star game this year. I know I posted it. But you'll see, I got some score stuff in there. It's fun. Oh, that's weird. Hey, Eric, remember that match I shared with the shoot-looking punch in the beginning? Yes. Well, Deja Vu struck. I found a match with a green as grass Takayama giving Kawada a brutal looking shoot palm strike. Oh, link please. Link please. Yeah. Web scorekeeper doesn't roll off the tongue like web ref. I need to get that as a personal brand, Eric the web ref. I don't know. What looks cool, Oski? We were posting lots of things.
Game over.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! No, there must be a winner! There must be... Oh, did I do a time limit? Or was there a winner? Shit, I missed it. I missed it. Yeah, that's weird. How come... I thought I posted more recent stuff than that. Oh, Oski, you just followed me, brother. Cool. See, this is disturbing to me. I know I posted. Like, where's all my stuff? Because I did the All-Star game this year. Well, bloody hell. I wonder what the hell happened to that. All right, well, fun. All right. Oh, we're gonna do that again. I'm having fun just talking to you guys, so I'm not gonna do an active playing tonight. Yeah, I guess I must have forgotten to... That moment when you have to buy new batteries because they are all used. Xeron, you freak me out. I'm going to click this link. That's what happens. Yeah, for real. Yeah, you want to know what? You want to know the backstory of that photo? There was it was a 4 mile and an 8 mile trail run called the Ox Trot. And you're on this guy's farm, and they had this giant ox out there, and you can take your picture with it. And that's a real ox. The damn thing weighs freaking, 1,500 pounds or whatever it is. And yep. And so I was like, all right, I'm taking my picture with that thing. Yeah, but that's definitely that's my profile photo for a bunch of my social media stuff. Well, shit. See, I thought I posted more recent stuff than that to Instagram. It's interesting. Yeah, because I know I did the All-Star game. When was the last? July 21st. I know I posted something since July 21st. Huh. That's really weird. Yeah, because I know I posted stuff. Well, all right. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, scorekeeping's fun, man. I enjoy it. It's very chill. It gets harder, with all these new rule changes and all that kind of stuff. But oh, no, don't start digging through my photos and taking. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna regret showing that off, aren't I? Don't pass that around. Don't make fun of my stuff. Yeah, Zero, you're cracking me up, brother. You're cracking me up. All right, hang on. I gotta refill on water. Yeah, I'm back. All right. Best moment to come back. What did I miss? What did I miss? Ooh, lamb sauce. All right. Let's check this out. You got a timestamp? Oh! Ooh, I just saw it. That is a hell of a palm strike. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, watch that again. Oh! Right in the jaw. That dude's pretty jacked. Jesus, that guy's an asshole. Does he ever get his revenge? Does he ever get up and beat the snot out of the other guy? Well, that's some big boys fighting down there. Rocket League. Now that was a game that always looked like a lot of fun. I got to be honest with you. So I'm catching up on chat. Yep, that game always looked like a lot of fun. The problem is, like I said, you get so far behind in these games that you can't even be a beginner at that and enjoy it anymore, unless they got some leagues that are just designed for beginners. But that one actually did look like a lot of fun, I got to admit. I've successfully slayed my Binding of Isaac addiction. I know they have a new update out, but I was finally able to 100% complete it, and I have no desire to go back to it. Like I can't do it to myself anymore. I wasted too much time on that. Told myself I couldn't start playing another one of those kind of games and spend those kind of hours unless I balanced it out with spending that kind of hours doing other game development or something else, you know. Hey Eric, can you create more wrestlers when this match is done? What do you mean, man? Are you looking for more diversity here in our match types? Oh God, it was Zeron. That one was hard. That game that's the worst that game had ever gotten me. But and it damn near killed me. But I got what they call the 3003%. Where you got 3 game saves and you go 100% on all of them, and it's just ridiculous. I won't even tell you how many hours I spent on that stupid game. Yeah, they did just roll out another update with a bunch of new stuff, and it's like, all right, I'm staying away from it at least for a while. I have no desire to go back and get all those merit badges. RimWorld, I don't think I even know what that is. Oh, are you looking for something? You looking for something specific? Sci-fi colony sim. See, I've never really gotten into any of these kind of games, like, you know, Dwarf Fortress and some of these others. Never really gotten into these. I've been kind of looking to kind of explore some new genres, though. I need to kind of branch out a little bit. Yeah, I can go make some. We'll see. I've only got about 5 or 10 more minutes. My voice is starting to crack a little bit. Like I said, I've been fighting a little bit of a cold, so I can't stay super late here tonight. But I'm gonna do what I can. I want to start. Like I said, I will. I'm gonna try to gong it up here a little bit more. Scotty Too Snotty, Brian Chris Sniffer, and Rikishi Achu Too Sick. Oh man, that's bad. We should ban. We need to ban lamb sauce. That was banned for terrible quality. Oxygen not included. See, I need to be. See, you guys need to be telling me this stuff. 2D colony building game. All right, I'm googling all these. Oxygen. I'm intrigued by the name. See, this is what's happening. You can't even keep up anymore. Oh, early access, huh? Oh, the art style is really neat looking. Cool. Oh, big fall. Oh, it took out 3 guys. Oh, snap. Same guys who made Don't Starve. Oh, see, I never played Don't Starve, but I heard about that. Dusk, I've heard of before. Dusk video. Retro style first-person shooter. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh dear, boy, does that look cool. Wow, look at those reviews. Good Lord. My goodness. Oh, I miss first-person shooters so much. I had so much fun with those. I wasted a lot of time. Wow, old school. Yeah, I love those games. I miss Quake 3 Arena and Team Fortress 2 were always my I played a lot of Medal of Honor, the original Medal of Honor 2, and that was a lot of fun. Random Cable, you are cracking me up, brother. Did Grasshopper just get suplexed by no one? It was more likely a force, like a suplex using the force. We've seen that happen a couple of times. Do we have 2? Okay, we do have 2 panels out. Okay. Oh, boy, did Grasshopper just get annihilated. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's really cool, Zeron. That looks great. What are you building that in? Are you building it like in a 3D program, or are you just kind of screwing around with like 2D, like in Photoshop? How are you building that? I don't know how that's. I don't know how that works. But good for you, man. You cats that are doing all this stuff. I'm so proud of you guys. I think that's so cool. I got to get off my ass and start doing some of these projects. I've got I was going through the other night. I just have all these ideas for projects and stuff, and I just don't do any of it. And it just drives me nuts. I feel so bad. I'm so jealous of you guys that go for it, and I get so sucked into all this adult stuff, with the bills and trying to take care of myself and trying to eat healthy and all. It's like, man, I just I know they got a game. When is the next game jam? like a, do they got like a big Game Maker Game Jam? So I wonder if I should do Indie Game Jam. Oh, okay, Game Jams. What's the Game Jam? Oh, they got Proc Jam coming up. Proc Jam's always cool. I'm fascinated by procedural generation. I think that stuff is so neat. So that's kind of cool. What else is coming up? What is it? Fall Brawler Jam. I thought there was a big one coming up, like one of the big Game Maker ones or something. Oh, big fall. Yeah, because I always thought these game jams would be kind of fun to do. I've never really played around with these too much, but I always thought these would be really fun. This fall brawler jam. Make a brawler game. Oh, fun. Yeah, one of these days, like I said, one of these days I'd love to do one. I'd love to do one of these. Zeron, keep at it, brother. Don't even stress whether it's... That's the one thing I need to remind myself of, that it's like, don't stress out, like professional, not professional, all this kind of stuff. Just keep at it, man. Rondarth, have a good one, brother. As I said, thanks for checking in tonight, man. It's good to see you guys. What's the Spider-Man game like? I've seen some of the footage. It's kind of interesting. Serious Sam. Which one is that? That one I think I've heard of. Let me Google this. Okay, that's not what I was thinking it was. Oh, look at that. There's all these games, man. I just cannot keep up with any of this stuff. Yeah, it sucks getting older, Zeron. I'm telling you, you have all this free time when you're young, but you keep at it, man. Like I said, that's the one thing. Oh, back up. Oh, no. Oh, all the way down. All the way down. Oh, God. See, this stuff is so much fun to watch. See, this, what I need to build is, I need to build a, yeah, I don't know. I got to figure out a way to do it, because I would love to do a wrestling game. I really would, but it's just, they're so hard and they're so complicated. Like I said, you gotta crawl before you can run, and so even if just doing like a little game jam or something would be really fun. Yeah, it looked like the swinging did look really fun. That does look fun in Spider-Man. All right, I want to see that quarter. That last panel's got to be ready to break anytime. We gotta have an achievement to like break all 5. You know, the corners and then the center. That's got to be an achievement. Yeah, Zeron, keep at it, brother. Keep at it, man. Like I said, that stuff's... It's hard to keep up with all that kind of stuff, but you keep putting in the work, and your stuff's going to just keep getting better and better with practice, man. Oh no, Riot! Ouch! He got speared. Oh no, Tyrador's broken. Oh, I don't know what happened to Tyrador. Tyrador might be screwed. It might be restart time. I'm kind of hoping if they shake that last panel loose that maybe he'll fall. and reset it. Come on, somebody hit somebody. Let's see if I can see one. I'm hoping if these two will start fighting again, then I'm hoping that panel will break. Come on, somebody hit somebody. Come on, stop running into each other. You can do this. Come on. Somebody get mad. I don't want to end it like this. I don't want to glitch out to be the last. Come on. Come on, Riot. You gotta get upset. No, no, where are you guys going? No, fall. Where are they going? I don't know what the hell Tirador's doing. What is going on? Oh, I don't want to end the match on the night on this. We might have to though. I think they're all stuck. Somebody punch somebody. Eric, you guys got to do a PWX meetup once a month to check the progress of Unreal Engine 4. Unreal? I think we're pretty much committed to Unity, but what's going is there? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. It's well because and we're actually up to Unity. I mean we're on Unity 5. I mean that's where we're trying to port to. It sucks. Yeah, guys. Like I said, I feel terrible. Better. Dude, that looks good, man. Zero, that looks sweet, dude. That looks awesome, dude. Yeah, guys, like I said, I feel terrible that I don't have tons of updates for you guys. I feel, like I said, it's just been really hard. It's just been really, really hard. It's all out of my hands. It's all out of my control. But just know that it's being worked on, and this stuff is all going to happen kind of all at once when it happens. There's going to be a lot going on at once, but it is tough. And believe me, I am thankful that you guys still hang out and put up with all my nonsense when I don't have anything to talk about. You guys are not, what the fuck are you guys doing what the hell are you guys doing every week? And so I definitely appreciate you guys hanging with and all that kind of fun stuff. But so like I said, we'll when I know more, you guys will know more. I'm gonna try to shoot for doing something next week. Like I said, I miss doing these things, and I still have fun watching this game, and so we'll see how it goes. But these guys are locked up. I hate ending it like this tonight, but like I said, I'm gonna go watch some sports. I'm gonna keep drinking my water and clear all this crap out of my lungs. But it was good to see everybody again. You guys take care. Again, for those that might be new, ProWrestlingX.com, Facebook.com/ProWrestlingX, at ProWrestlingX on Twitter. Please hop on our Discord. We have fun in there. There's all kinds of fun discussions and stuff. So, yeah, Random Cable. I'm thinking about a lot of other stuff, man. Like I said, the New Year's going to bring a lot of new stuff. And so I'll definitely keep you posted and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's fun having you guys hang out, and we'll see where things end up here in a little bit. So with that, gang, I will bid you adieu, and yeah, have a good night, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.